Hey guys, it's XYZ here, and today, today's not really easy day for me. Um, about 2 years ago, the man that I called as a father passed away, and he was my grandfather, my papa. He died from Alzheimer's, and old timers as we like to call it, and what it did, it ate his brain away, and or shut off his brain. I can't really remember which one. And it just kept going and going and going. And he hardly could remember my mother. He could hardly remember his own wife, for crying out loud. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, he did many bad things because like he bit my grandmother when he got sick. He never did it when like he was all there. He did it when he was sick, and um, sorry, this is hard to talk like literally talk about. Um, so um, where do I start? My grandfather was very kind. He was lovable. I guess in a way, he raised me himself. Um, you know, when I was a kid, we went to go fishing off of a place near Turkey Point. I believe that's where the place is called, near Turkey Point. And we'd fish near there every summer. And that was my treat. Um, a few years later, like when I get into adult, I stopped going because, well, I needed a license, and I never knew that, and I couldn't afford one, and I never went fishing with him ever again, and I regret it every day of my life. I regret every day not being able to spend time with my grandfather because I was so busy with school, not knowing anything what was going on. But when I've had it with school, I was just done. I was so worried about my grandfather. I couldn't keep up. He got worse when I was in high school. Around the time when I had to move to London. So I was in Clark School, and kids would pick on me when I was, by myself and doing my thing drawing. And they'd say, "Oh, you're a goof. You're a dumbass." Well, my grandfather taught me to stand up for yourself. And back in public school, I never did that. So I stood up for a different way. I stood up, grabbed one of the folding chairs, and smacked them across the face with it. Yeah, it felt good. I'll admit it. It felt fucking amazing when I did it. But when they grabbed my notebook full of drawings of the tattoos that I wanted to do for my grandfather in case of when he passed away, because this is before he did, I lost about 60 pages of tattoos of art, and they were probably horrible, but someone could probably remake them and whatever. It was just a perch with a line, like a real line of a hook saying "gone fishing." And after that, um, so I'm gonna skip a little bit more after a few years later, or more. I can't remember. He came over on Christmas, and it's been a long time since I've seen him, and he hardly could remember me. But there was always one thing that he did remember. He looked at me, he's like, "Did I ever tell you about the fishing story. I caught a fish this big, you know. I looked at him and I said, no, I don't think he ever did. I was there that day. And, you know, him to see his eyes lit up talking about fishing was great to see again. But it was short and sweet. About a few months later, March, today, I'm at home. I got home, just back home from my buddies. And I'm okay. I'm okay. Yes, I'm fine. I uh I uh I got a phone call. My mom uh said, Cody, um your grandfather's on his deathbed. Please come see him. So I said, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. But my grandmother decided not to let me say my goodbyes to him. I'm okay. Yes, thank you, Diesel. I'm okay. So, after that, um, I last time I saw him was in the coffin, and I remember every little detail of him in that coffin. I was in denial. I said, "No, this isn't true." He isn't dead. I kept saying to myself, no, 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 this isn't true. This is a dream. But oh no, it was all real. I had to bury my own grandfather with a bunch of other people, of course. Thank you, by the way. And all people ever came up to me was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss." It's like, yeah, thanks. They didn't even care. They had no idea what the fuck he was. I'm getting off track, sorry. So, I had to bury my own grandfather with a bunch of people, sorry, putting him down in the hole. And all I can remember is my grandfather, literally, as he was being lowered, my grandmother shaking and whispering, "I wish it was me." It hurts. And now I can't even see my own grandmother. My grandma is now living in this reality that my grandfather made. Apparently, I'm rich. I have kids. I'm married. I have a bunch of cars. I have a farm. I have a baby deer. I have ATVs. I looked at my mom and said, my grandmother's living in a life of lies. And you can't do anything about that? She's so far into it that I have to play along. It hurts. I know it's not my grandfather's fault. But I just wish I could see my grandmother again sometime. It's hard. It's fucking hard. Especially that I live in the same town as her. It's fucking difficult, trust me. Especially today. I can't even go and see my own grandmother and say, I am sorry. But anyway, so today marks the 2 year of my grandfather's death. I hope I make you proud, Grandpa. I hope I'm doing whatever the fuck you want. As the kids are literally gonna fight. Kids, I mean by cats. But, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to apologize for me crying, and I wanted to be open and honest with you guys today. Today's gonna be difficult for me. And, I don't know what to say. Like, what else to say? I'm just so heartbroken today, guys. So, if I'm a little off today, I apologize in advance. And I hope you guys understand what I'm going through. So, today, yes, there will still be a stream. I don't know if I'm going to be on camera. I don't know if I'm going to be talking. But yes, there will be a stream today, and it won't be any of the Let's Plays that I'm doing right now. The reason I've been playing Fallout 4 a lot is, well, to try to hide my feelings. Last night, I almost cried. I was putting on a fake smile. And I know you guys are gonna kick my ass for that. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all for coming to see this video. I'd like to thank you all for listening to me. And I really hope you guys understand today. I love you, Grandpa. I hope that you're okay. I hope you're happy. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.